We come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the pride of Plainfield, New Jersey. He was born to run the fast break. It's Jay Williams.
Dishing the ball left, dishing the ball right, making the right play at the right time, because that's what guards from Plainfield, New Jersey do. Let's see what they do on the court this evening.
It's time to hoop it up. We are ready to go. Jay, it's been a long time coming. Lakers are trying to get back to the playoffs, but they are still relevant because there's a method to the madness.
Well, you have the same PG and Magic Johnson that's still running the offense, and you have to give him a ton of credit. He's always been able to keep the Lakers relevant within the news cycle. And if it's from stories like Andre Ingram, bringing him up from the G League, creating that moment for him in a Lakers uniform, or tying it all together and bringing Rob Pelinka to the table, the guy who managed maybe the greatest Laker of all time, there's no doubt about it. Magic Johnson is quietly creating. Actually, not quietly, loudly creating. Showtime 2.0.
Got it.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Cleveland has the basketball. Sexton to Clarkson. Sexton to Korver. Five to shoot for Cleveland. Fires the three. Jordan Clarkson hounded. Shot off the mark. Ball with it up top. Leads four to Kyle Kuzma. We come to you live on EA Sports, and it's a Windy City special in the booth. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bull. It's Jay Williams.
And Ed, both squads are getting up last-minute shots. As a player, you never leave the court on a missed shot. A mixed shot always sets the right tone before the game.
All the work that's gone into this game about to be on full display here tonight. Jay, you take Luke Walton and Ty Lue, both winners with the Lakers, champions, and very similar in how they approach their jobs.
And they're also linked in a different way, Ed. You think about Luke Walton never gets his opportunity to coach the Lakers if he doesn't fill in for 43 games with the health scare that Steve Kerr dealt with. And the fact that he's been able to make comments about what Ty Lue has gone through speaks volumes about who he is as a person. And also, we hope that all of these coaches in general, it's a strenuous job coaching great players in the travel that is assumed with the position each and every day. Health is most important.
From the painted area, won't go down.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and expect the contact.
No good. Short jumper off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
And he connects on the first free throw. able to convert on both free throws. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. Wilt Chamberlain, Jerry West, each won just 1 with the Lakers. Elgin Baylor didn't win any. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans because when you see the likes of Kobe or Michael Jordan, they won all their championships in the same. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
To Korver. Down to 5 on the 24 to Colin Sexton. For 3, like the toughness, but Colin Sexton off the mark. To Ball. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by JaVale McGee. Ball in possession of Cleveland. Sexton. To Clarkson. Probing the defense. Sexton to Korver. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3 from long range. Can't do much better than that. Kyle Korver misses the shot.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To James. LeBron James missed his first. That one goes.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Sexton to Clarkson. Korver. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot from the lane won't go. Runner's good there.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Sexton to Clarkson. 4-3. And the rebound taken down by Kuzma. Ball with the basketball. Leads 4. Here comes the screen. James to Caldwell Pope. Ball to Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell Pope. Missed it. Not much more you can ask for from the defense there.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
Sexton to Korver. Here comes the screen. Five to shoot for Cleveland. Has a chance, gets a look, can't hit.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
Cleveland has the basketball. Sexton. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
I know it can be demoralizing for a team not to see the ball go in the bucket, but now that the nightmare has stopped, it's time to pick up the energy.
Ball to James. Now a drive, but the shot won't fall. Sexton to Korver. And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Goes 2 for 2. Jay, the Lakers, not just a great franchise, but they are a brand in the NBA. With LeBron James, what do you make of Laker fans accepting him maybe now or down the road as one of their own?
They better accept him now. I agree wholeheartedly with Jeannie Buss when she said they're not Laker fans if they're not happy about LeBron James. He is a Laker, and this is one of the most loyal fan bases we have, not just in this country, but in the entire world. The most Twitter followers of all the teams in the NBA.
Can't connect. Lonzo Ball, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Sexton. Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. Nance to Clarkson. Driving right to the basket. Short jumper won't go down.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you on the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Clarkson to Colin Sexton. Here comes the screen. Shot clock winding down to Colin Sexton. Fires the three, and that's rebounded by the Lakers. Controlling the offense. To Ball. Lonzo Ball. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Lonzo Ball is so different. There's something special about a player that can always deliver the ball on time and on target. Let me break that down for you. The on time part means the ball isn't delivered 1 second too late or 1 second too early, but at the perfect time for you to go right into your shot or make a play. The on target aspect means that the ball is either delivered right in the pocket for a shooter, or for a big, it hits you right in the chest so you can go up for a slam. With his head constantly on a swivel, it's safe to say that Lonzo Ball is already an elite passer.
Now a whistle, and Cleveland is going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter.
Basketball games, space is limited, so you must act soon. Visit our team website for more details.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Sexton to Korver.
Number 14, Brandon Ingram.
Able to convert inside.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
Lonzo with it. His team on top by 8. JaVale McGee to Kyle Kuzma. Nothing going here on that drive. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
The defense has to find a way to become mentally present in this ball game. Another open look, the offense is picking them apart.
Sexton. Here comes the screen with a drop step. And McGee there for the rebound. To Kyle Kuzma. Jay, last year the Lakers 35-47, but that was before the King headed out west. What impact, obviously, will LeBron James have on this Lakers team and their record?
There's no doubt that I think the Lakers will get over 35 wins. Will they get over 50, though, is the major question. I don't see that happening, considering last year only 2 teams in the West, Golden State and Houston, had over 50 wins.
West is loaded, so if you don't get over 50, if you're the Lakers, are you still in the playoffs?
I think the Lakers will probably be a 6th seed. Yes, they will be in the playoffs this year.
First free throw is good.
Subbing in for the Los Angeles Lakers.
2 for 2 on that trip. Sexton. To Rodney Hood. Gets it in the left corner. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Rodney Hood couldn't get open. Misses the shot.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passes.
And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let him know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Brandon Ingram, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 65% free throw shooter. First one, count it. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Sexton. Here comes the screen. Tristan Thompson with the slam. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They looked lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
2 minutes remaining.
Kuzma to Ball. Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
That's called a heat check right there. Surprised he missed that one. That was an open look.
Sexton. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Flushes it home.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Hood. To Colin Sexton. Knocked loose. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. So this will stay with the Cavs. The opposing coach is going to counter. Make some changes of his own. Sexton. Cavs with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Knocks down a tough shot. Now a smothering defense.
Again, Ed, if you made it to this level, you're capable of doing things that normal humans could never do, even if you're not known for it.
Curling inside. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Lonzo Ball at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. Nope. First one does not go. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Cavs at the controls. Screen coming. To Colin Sexton. Has a look. Not that time.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Yo, Ed, how's that saying go? Fool me once, you used up the free pass. You know how they're calling this one. Ease up on the aggressive plays on the ball.
First one goes down.
For the Cavaliers, number 26, Kyle Korver.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Clarkson with the basketball. Down 12. To Rodney Hood. Korver to Clarkson. He buries it off the step back.
Now, I know you probably don't want to hear this, but you have to take it one possession at a time. You have to continue to chip away. It hasn't been the best first quarter, but if you get a couple more of those to drop, you'll find yourself right back in this ballgame.
Deep three at the buzzer. First quarter's complete with the Lakers in command. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Clarkson with the basketball, trailing by 10. From the painted area, won't go down.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
Baseline drive. Lonzo Ball. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Cavaliers with the basketball. Clarkson to Rodney Hood. Sizing up the defense to Rodney Hood. 5 to shoot for Cleveland. Fires the three and drills it. Jay, spacing can be a beautiful thing.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Ball with it up top. It's a 9-point lead. Screen coming. The screen sets him up for 2.
Hey, I saw a little bit of a handle there, but let's see if that confidence is still there down the stretch.
Clarkson with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Here comes the screen. Stevenson to Ball. Beyond the arc for 3. Lonzo Ball hits the tough shot. The defender played it well. Lonzo strikes.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
I got him.
Clarkson. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
To Kyle Kuzma. The pass set it all up.
You hear a lot of talk about Donovan Mitchell, but Kyle Kuzma is probably one of the biggest surprises in the draft last year. Averaging around 16 points per game and became an all-rookie first team after being drafted 27th overall.
Here comes the screen. Hood. To Clarkson. Cavs with 4 to shoot. Lets it fly from long range. Jordan Clarkson hounded, shot off the mark. Ball into the front court. Lead is 12. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Lonzo Ball trying to cash in on a three-point play. Shooting 75% so far tonight. Missed it at the line. Clarkson with the basketball. 14-point deficit to Rodney Hood. They'll get it down to Thompson. Gets a shot up off the mark. Ball with the basketball. He'll run the offense to Josh Hart. It was right there.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Clarkson. Plenty of contact. The shot no good. Los Angeles has the basketball. James to Ball. To James. The drive right to the basket. LeBron James. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make. Veteran move right there.
Still blows my mind that this young man is 16 years in the NBA, has not had one bad injury, but more importantly, it's about the respect of the game. That's what LeBron James brings to the table when you think about basketball. You respect the game, you get the benefits.
Hood. 5 to shoot for Cleveland. Shot won't go. Lonzo with it. His guys holding the big lead. To Josh Hart. Down to Chandler. Layup goes down. Well done.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Ball in possession of Cleveland. Thompson. Probing the defense. To Rodney Hood. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Stevenson to James. Going to launch beyond the arc. He engulfed him that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Lakers have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Sexton to Corver. Lakers come up with it.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
Nothing going here on that drive. Five to shoot for Los Angeles. LeBron James, now 4 for 9. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Sexton to Rodney Hood. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Sexton to Korver. Cavs with 4 to shoot. Shot by Thompson misses.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Sexton to Rodney Hood. Five to shoot for Cleveland. Sexton to Korver. For 3, you need a brick wall to defend this guy. One of the best in the game, Kyle Korver.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Curling inside. Add 2 points to the board. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Hood to Colin Sexton. Cavs with 4 to shoot. Hood from long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. New blood coming in for both sides.
Los Angeles, number 0, Kyle Kuzma.
Stevenson to James.
The Cleveland Cavaliers, number 11.
To Caldwell Pope. Chance for LeBron James. Now a step back.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
He throws it down.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
It's James controlling the offense. To Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell Pope. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Nance to Colin Sexton. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Caldwell Pope. That is great vision to set it up. Shot from the lane won't go. No good and no foul. Stevenson. Nice pass to get things going.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Across the timeline comes James. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. And he knocks it down, Jay.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Rodney Hood. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. 2 of 4 now.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
To Colin Sexton. Los Angeles, they have it. Good touch that time from Lance Stevenson.
Shoot, shoot. Let me see that dance, boy. Let me see it.
Good shot. No good. Deep 3 at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Lakers have built a comfortable lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Cavaliers have yet to appear after one half of basketball. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. These are the guys getting buckets for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Game track. Steals.
As long as there's time left on the game clock, no lead is truly safe. They just have to be ready to seize every opportunity in the second half.
Player of the half.
The chosen one did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this, except that he fits the title of this segment? He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Cleveland has the basketball. Sexton. Screen coming. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Lebron with it up top. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. Here comes the screen. And counted at the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Sexton to Clarkson. Screen coming. Trying to cash in. Shot by Clarkson, off the mark. To James. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Catch up, baby.
Sexton to Corver. Down low Thompson. It's Kuzma up to block the shot.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Lakers at the controls right now. Short jumper won't go down.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
To Corver. Here comes the screen. Corver. 5 to shoot for Cleveland. Has a chance? Not that time.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
To Ball. To James. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Nothing going here on that drive. From the outside, no good. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Sexton to Clarkson. 4-3. Jordan Clarkson is going to get 3 shots here. For his career, 80% at the line. And hits the first free throw. He delivers with 2 free throws.
There you go, good shot, baby.
And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Lonzo Ball brings it up the floor. To James. No good. Off the assist.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Sexton. Now a shot by Thompson, no good.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Caldwell Pope to James. toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Clarkson to Korver. Cavs with 4 to shoot. He connects with the step back.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
James into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Sexton to Clarkson. Here comes the screen. Korver to Clarkson. Deep right corner. The jab step opens up space to knock down the jumper.
That's what you like. That rip through right into the shot. That's smooth.
Have to respect all elements of his game. To Kyle Kuzma. Ball. Deep left corner. Caldwell Pope. That's rebounded by the Cavaliers. Sexton to Clarkson. Here comes the screen. Fires the 3. Jordan Clarkson hounded. Shot off the mark. Lonzo Ball with the rock to James. Takes stock of the floor. Probing the defense. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Sexton to Clarkson. Tristan Thompson with the slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Ball. James. Five to shoot for Los Angeles. It's LeBron. A tough shot. Hand in his face. He makes them pay.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally reacting?
To Clarkson. Sexton. Down to 5 on the 24. To Clarkson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Hits it. And the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
It never would have been a foul if you didn't give him space. Your job defensively is to stay attached to him at all times. Force him to put the ball on the ground and drive and make a shot over the trees below.
Jordan Clarkson with a chance at a 4-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Unable to connect on the free throw. To James. Stevenson to James. Referee blows the whistle. Jump ball coming. Well, as they get ready for the jump, someone's going to come away with the basketball. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Sexton to Rodney Hood. Ingram right there for the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
They're set to jump it up to see who gets possession. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose but really good habits to gain.
First try at the line, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Cavs at the controls. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Sexton. Shot from the lane won't go. To James. Stevenson. It's James. And knocks it down. And Jay, so much better to get that three-point shot than one instead from 22 feet.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Sexton.
Big screen right there, big screen.
Gets a look. Can't hit.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Hart to James. Has a look. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Sexton. Able to convert inside.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Lebron into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. The screen sets him up for 2.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Sexton to Rodney Hood. Fires the 3. It's LeBron with the rebound. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. Wilt Chamberlain, Jerry West, each won just 1 with the Lakers. Elgin Baylor didn't win any. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
If LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A., that means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans because when you see the likes of Kobe or Michael Jordan, they won all their championships in the same city. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
hits at the line. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Ball's tied up. We'll get a jump ball. They don't want to lose this possession. Let's see what they can do with the jump. Short jumper off the mark. Clarkson with the basketball. Down a bundle. Trying to cash in. Clarkson shot no good. Stevenson to James. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Lays it up and in.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Clarkson with the basketball. His guys down big. Nance to Clarkson. Oh, it's blocked by Ingram.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Beyond the arc for three. Rodney Hood couldn't get open. Misses the shot.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
James. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Clarkson with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Nothing going here on that drive. Has a chance. Jumper's good.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Stevenson to James. To Stevenson. Lets it fly from long range. Good luck telling Lance Stevenson there's a bad shot. Hits the tough one.
Look, I'm not the one to hate. I'm the prime example of a bad decision that turned out well.
Deep three at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. So far, it's been all Lakers. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
The official's ready. Let's see who can take the jump. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. Cavaliers with the basketball. Surveys the floor. James with the board. Ball with it up top. He'll run the offense. To James. Pass stolen by the Cavs.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
It goes down.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Ball to James. And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
Brandon Ingram. He's got 2 shots coming, shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Knocks down the first.
For Los Angeles, number 3, Josh Hart. Subbing in for the Cavaliers, number 26.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Ball in possession of Cleveland. Clarkson to Rodney Hood. Korver. Screen coming. Hood to Korver. Yes, and a foul. Hell of a chance at a 3-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Channing Frye at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 82%. Free throw up and good. It's a 3-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. Hart. From the painted area, won't go down. Lakers come up with it. To Caldwell Pope. Cavs able to clear the rebound. To Clarkson. Here comes the screen. Nance to Korver. That's no good. Hart to Caldwell Pope. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Caldwell Pope. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Defense making the ball handler work. Works it up top. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Lakers ball. Hart. Has a look. McGee's shot misses. To Clarkson. Knocked loose. Hood. No, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not easy.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Here comes the screen. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. The rebound taken by Cleveland. Clarkson to Korver. Scores from the post.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Number 2, Lonzo Ball. Into the game for Cleveland. Number 2.
Won't go. Clarkson. Lonzo controls the offense. To Caldwell Pope. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
Shot from the lane won't go. Clarkson to Colin Sexton. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Ball into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Caldwell Pope to Kyle Kuzma. Driving right to the basket. He cruises in for two. Too easy.
Just like Linsanity in New York, Kuzmania took L.A. by storm his rookie year. There's no doubt he has crazy talent, but it's his heart that endears him to the fans and his teammates. Even though he was drafted late in the first round, Kyle Kuzma is the one.
To Clarkson. Jordan Clarkson, a couple of free throws on the way, shooting 75% so far tonight. Off the mark on the first free throw. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Ball rings the rock up court to Kyle Kuzma. Here comes the screen. Kuzma. Shot from in close, no good. Sexton. To Korver. Rejected by McGee.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Thompson to Clarkson. Here's a chance from long range. Jordan Clarkson hounded. Shot off the mark. Caldwell Pope to Ball. Slam dunk.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
I got him.
Sexton to Korver. Knocked loose. Inside.
That's what you like. That rip through right into the shot. That's smooth.
Have to respect all elements of his game. Sexton to Clarkson. For three. And it's Kuzma able to clear the rebound. To Ball. Here comes the screen. Caldwell Pope to Ball. Five on the shot clock. A shot no good there for Ingram. To Colin Sexton. To Clarkson. Fine to shoot. From long range. Jordan Clarkson is going to get a chance at 3 here, shooting 66% in this contest. And he connects on the first free throw. Second to 3, got it. Perfect from the line. Hits all 3 of them. Los Angeles has the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. Kuzma to ball. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. And 2 more points. The defense had them, but the good shooters find a way.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
4-3, not getting the bounce. James. Caldwell Pope to James. 5 seconds to shoot. James. It's no good. Shots not going down. Clarkson with the basketball. Down a bundle. Nance. To Korver. Here comes the screen. Fires the 3. Sexton loves the challenge. Flex those muscles. Hit the 3.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Ball. To Kyle Kuzma. James. To Ball. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Can't connect. Couldn't keep it in. Off Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor.
Number 1, Rodney Hood.
Cleveland has the basketball.
1 minute remaining in the
Sexton to Korver. Sizing up the defense. Lakers come up with it.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Kuzma to Ball. Big finish at the rim. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Hood to Colin Sexton. Here comes the screen. Hood to Colin Sexton. The screen sets him up for 2.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
LeBron into the front court. He'll run the offense. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
The Lakers were merciless in this game. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Lakers. the Cavaliers. Did not look good in this one, and neither did the score. And every team in this league loses games. You just don't want to lose them like this. I can already see a players-only meeting in their future. Check out the leading scores for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Game track. Bench points.
The Los Angeles Lakers had the kind of bench production that will make any coach proud. NBA games can be made easier when you're working with depth, and that's exactly what happened here today.
Player of the game.
LeBron James gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.